Hi guys, welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Again, I'm here doing Kentucky Owl, but a rye this time. Kentucky Owl Rye, 11 year. This is batch 2. And this was bottled in 2018. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't remember. This one's from a few years ago. Now, why did I get this one? Well, batch 3 and batch 4 are also currently available where I am. Batch 3 is just over $200. Batch 4 is just under $300. And they both have a 10-year age statement. Batch 2, on the other hand, was $219. And it has an 11-year age statement. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab the oldest one I can get because, I can always go back and get 3 and 4, but 2 might disappear on me. So I decided to grab 2. And also the thing that sold me was the 11-year age statement. So the youngest thing in here is 11 years old, batch 3 and 4. The youngest thing is 10 years old. So I wanted to try what 11-year-old Kentucky straight rye whiskey, minimum 11 years. There's probably much older stuff in here. I know on the batch 4, they actually advertise that there's stuff that's 13 years old in there. So the fact that they're advertising that on batch 4 leads me to believe there's probably nothing in here 13 years old, but probably 11, 12 in between age ryes comprise this blend. So, what do we think? Let's find out. Let's nose this bad boy and taste it. Oh. Now I've had a sample of batch 3. And batch 3 was good. Batch 3 is very good. This is a completely different nose. This is dark chocolate. Like dark, almost bitter chocolate. And mint and eucalyptus. Almost a marshmallow note. Like when you first open the bag, the smell of marshmallows. A fresh one, not a cooked one. Oh man. Almost a hint of circus peanut. Very candied, very sweet. There's some dark honey, like really dark honey notes, leaning towards the molasses notes. Beautiful sweet oak. Almost a hint of bubblegum, like brand new, fresh out of the wrapper bubblegum. Wow, let's taste that. Oh my God. That is, what is that? I gotta go again. That is a amazing mouthfeel. It's like, I'm kind of at a loss for words to describe this. It's super sweet and it's not harsh, not rough. There's no prickling going on. There's no rye spice or prickles happening. It's just sweet, rich, mouth-watering. Okay, my brain's starting to catch up to this. There's a really rich oak presence on the very front of the palate that goes almost towards acorns, like roasted acorns. It's like oak and roasted acorns. And then there's just this really nice sweetness all the way around. It's just honey and molasses and And it just transitions to this long, gentle, caressing finish that's not spiky or spicy or harsh in any way. It's just soothing, like this is a throat lozenge. It just like soothes down with like a cooling, effervescent mintiness. Wow. The nose, the rye gets a little turned up after tasting it. Still retains a lot of those initial flavors and notes. Just a little bigger rye. Oh, the palate is a ride. That is a adventure. That's a funky adventure. And it happens so fast, it's almost hard to grab a hold of and describe. It's like oak, sweetness, straight into a just long, soothing finish that doesn't, it's not like, I don't know how to explain this. The flavors of this rye on the palate are not huge. They're very nuanced, but they happen so fast that it's hard to even really categorize them. On the nose, I can throw out a million notes. On the palate, it just happens so fast, and it's such a sensation more than a taste, if that makes sense. Yeah. It just hits you with some beautiful oak, super sweet rye, and then straight into the finish. Soothing coating, just like it just mellows your insides out. That's wild. That is the weirdest rye. I've had some really high-end fancy ryes. I have not had one that responded this way on my palate. You know, it doesn't give you any zings or any like big pops. It's all just beautiful and soothing, and sadly enough, it's a drinker. Like you could just drink this and then you'd feel bad because then the whole bottle would be gone. It'd just be so easy to drink. It's not a tease out, really detailed, crazy palate notes. I mean, you could on the nose. You can pull notes out of that all day. Even an empty glass smells amazing. It's great. Is it worth $200? Now, if I was to compare this to a Willet 7-year rye, the Willet 7-year rye curb stomps this. And the Willet 7-year rye, you can find those, I don't know what retail is on that rye, but you can find them online for a couple $100. This is a couple $100 retail. So, is this worth $200? I'd have a hard time saying yes, because I've had 4-gate split stave rye. I've had the Willet 6 and 7 year, and they are outstanding. Especially the Willet 7 year. That compares pretty closely to this. In the same category. It's not like a totally different kind of rye that's hitting you in a different way. Like this, the Willet 6 is very floral, so that's like a completely different category of rye for me. So is it worth $200? Probably not. I would say max $150. Again, same as the bourbon. So anyway, if you find it, grab it. If you want to try bottles like this, hop in my Patreon. Links in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a great day.